Welcome to this deep dive. Today we're taking a journey, really, into humanity's long search for the ideal city.
It's a fascinating quest, isn't it? Spanning centuries.
Absolutely. We're going to unpack some, well, frankly, surprising visions for you, from ancient philosophy right up to modern ideas, and even a real-world look at urban farming in a major city.
And the goal is to pull out those unexpected insights, maybe some practical lessons too, to help you understand what really makes a city work, or what we think makes it work.
Exactly. So let's jump right in. We start way back, ancient Greece, with Plato's Kallipolis, the beautiful city.
Right, but the key thing here, it wasn't meant as a literal blueprint, was it?
No, not at all. It was a city of the mind, really, a way to explore justice. It had this rigid three-part class system: philosopher kings, warriors, producers,
And some pretty radical ideas for the rulers. No private property, no money.
and communal child-rearing. It makes you think, what was he reacting against?
Well, and it's, surprising how these old philosophical ideas, even the impractical ones, touch on things we still argue about: order, justice, how we share resources. Then you jump forward to the Renaissance. Sir Thomas More's Utopia, 1516, that's where the name comes from, right?
The name of the whole genre, yeah. A no place, that's also a good place.
Kind of a clever pun. And again, common goods, no private property, only 6 hours of work a day.
So it's pretty good so far.
Well, yeah, but here's the really provocative bit for me. Gold and silver, used for chamber pots, for slave chains.
Wow.
Yeah, the idea was to teach citizens to despise wealth from childhood, a total inversion of values.
That's quite a statement. And speaking of visuals, the Renaissance also gave us Filarete's Forzinda, this amazing star-shaped city plan.
Unbuilt, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, an 8-point star, perfectly symmetrical, circular moat. It wasn't just about looking good.
Right, it was about harmony, wasn't it? Like reflecting celestial order through geometry. All roads leading to the center.
Exactly. And you see this pattern, right? The search for the ideal city often comes out of a crisis or a perceived crisis.
Okay, so fast forward again.
Yeah, mid-20th century, people are worried about urban sprawl. And you get Paolo Soleri's idea, arcology.
Arcology.
Architecture and ecology.
Glad it. Think massive 3D self-contained structures, like living organisms, growing up and in, not sprawling out.
So doing more with less.
Precisely. Minimizing the footprint, integrating everything: homes, work, even agriculture. You can see the prototype, Arcology, still developing in Arizona. It really asks, can we build cities that truly work with nature?
Which is a huge question today. So how does all this history connect to now, to our cities?
Well, the aspiration is still there, but the challenges are modern.
Let's look at Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Urban agriculture is booming there.
And what's really surprising, like you said, is that it wasn't some big government plan.
No, it was grassroots. People basically lost faith in the food system. Yeah, a crisis of confidence, as the source material calls it. Reports of farmers having, separate plots with safer food for themselves.
So people in the city just started growing their own. On balconies, rooftops,
Yeah.
anywhere they could.
And that shows a shift, doesn't it? The ideal city isn't just grand designs. It's also about resilience. It's about trust, coming from the ground up.
Right.
And in Ho Chi Minh City, it's everything from simple rooftop pots to really high-tech stuff, hydroponics growing without soil, IoT sensors monitoring everything.
They even have buildings with farms on the facade, the urban farm office.
Incredible, isn't it? Yeah. Architecture, integrating farming directly.
So does this grassroots approach work better than, say, a top-down one? Because you look at Singapore.
Good contrast. Singapore's 30 by 30 goal, very ambitious.
30% of their food produced locally by 2030. Driven by food security concerns.
Exactly. And it's very state-led, very high-tech, huge investments in things like LED-lit vertical farms. But they face challenges, right? High running costs, making it profitable. It's tough. Ho Chi Minh City, being more market-driven, responding to direct consumer demand, tells maybe a different story about how this growth can happen.
So it raises that question. Top-down mandate versus, organic community response. Which works best long-term.
It's a key tension.
But, chasing perfection can backfire. History's full of utopian dreams gone wrong.
Oh, definitely. Top-down plans often just ignore the messy reality of human life. Think about those huge public housing towers from the 20th century.
Meant to be ideal, right?
Yeah.
But often ended up isolating people, destroying street life.
Concentrating poverty, yeah. And even good intentions, like making cities greener, can have unintended consequences. We call it eco-gentrification.
Like the High Line in New York.
Yeah.
Beautiful park.
Fantastic space. But property values around it just shot up.
And pushed out the original residents, the ones who might have benefited most.
Precisely. And now you have the smart city idea, promises efficiency.
But raises worries too. The digital divide, surveillance, if we're not careful.
It's complex. So the main takeaway for you listening is probably this. There's no single magic blueprint for the ideal city.
Doesn't exist.
Right. The cities that seem to work best are, well, human scale, they're sustainable, they use tech intelligently, they focus on equity, and they're productive. It's about an adaptive process, not a fixed design, getting communities involved from the start, an equity-first approach.
So the quest continues. It evolves with our challenges, with our dreams, and it's just a good reminder, isn't it? Every city, the one you live in, the one you dream of, involves trade-offs. There's no perfect answer. So, thinking about all this, what stands out to you as the most crucial thing for building better cities going forward?